Okay, day one of this trip started at 5 a.m. because I could not sleep. So naturally, what did I do? I grabbed an RX bar, I grabbed a hotel room coffee, and I decided I was going to rip a 5:30 a.m. workout like an absolute crazy person. First, I burned my tongue on the coffee. Why do they have to make it so freaking hot? The workout was great. Honestly, made me feel like $1,000,000. But then I had to absolutely rush to get myself ready. However, here's what the fit check is like. I'm obsessed with the Rose pants. They can go above the bump, below the bump. This was so comfortable all freaking day. And then I went to breakfast. Everyone is so nice. I think I just made like 10 new best friends. So once we finally made it to the farm, we were just greeted with roses everywhere. And y'all, I'm real glad I brought my Flonase because the sniff snoffs that were sniffing snoffing around the farm were sniff snofferson, if you know what I mean. There were so many rose smells everywhere. We got to tour the whole entire facility. More on the whole propagation situation later. But just the sheer number of plants in this place was so mind-blowing. This stock field has 3,000 rose bushes, which is crazy to say. It's even crazier to experience. But the amount of work and dedication and processes and the amount of hands that touch these roses from point A to point B is unreal. Possibly my most favorite part of the day was actually planting a rose at Heirloom Roses, but more on that later. Then we got to frolic in the stock fields. Y'all, these roses are the stock that each rose that you buy comes from. This is where it comes from. These are all the mother plants. We had the cutest little influencer lunch. It was amazing. Please note my finger in the camera because I am a goddamn professional. And they had the most stunning arrangements. Like, I don't even know how they put these together in their brain. They're stunning. We had some time to go run around and make content. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I spent 30 minutes being just overwhelmed and kind of walking around in a daze and just taking it all in. And then thankfully we had a super long day. So we got back to our hotel. Naturally, there were more roses right next to our bedside, in addition to some little snack and gift baggies. Then we made it back for golden hour after some dinner, and I cannot wait to show you this absolutely stunning content. So I just took a bunch of content in the rose fields, and I figured out that it's actually faster to get around here if you move between the rows, which we're totally allowed to do. Much higher risk that you get scraped up. It's a risk I'm willing to take for the content.